Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. It's Ross and Preston with Tour Quality Golf, today with another club review. What we have is the new PXG 0211 ST, their newest forged blade. I have the original 0311 ST, their milled forged blade, the $650 iron. We're gonna hit some shots, compare both of them. We'll just go over some thoughts and compare everything. So please make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get on with it.
Yeah, so looking down at them, I would say very similar look. The old one versus the new one, the 0211 has more of a shine to it. The toe is very dull on the old
0311.
one, and on the 0211, it's got that shine to it.
I can see it from here.
Yeah,
when you show them face on to the camera, you can see definitely the 0211 has more of a shine to it. But profile-wise, I think they both look just about the exact same.
I would almost say, no, I'd say they're about the same heel to toe length, so.
Not much difference in looks.
No, I mean, they almost look identical. I would, both about the same offset, which is near to none.
It's just a good-looking blade, huh?
Yeah, both look really good.
All right, cool. Let's hit some shots with the 0311 ST and set a baseline here. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off here. Preston has the original 0311 ST, their forged milled blade, the $650 iron. 7 iron with what shaft in it?
We have the Modus 105 stiff.
Okay, go ahead and hit some shots here with this.
Try it out.
Let's see what we got.
I'm sure a lot of people have already hit this before, but
we'll just use this to kind of baseline it and compare.
Baseline numbers. Man, it really reminds me of that S56.
Yeah, I know, looking down at them, both of them do. A little bit of a miss?
Slightly.
Okay, so you're looking at 117 ball speed, 5,200 spin, 168 carry, 100 feet in the air, and a 134 smash. Landing angle of 48.4. So hit another one there.
Wow.
All right, so there's a good one. We've got a 122 ball speed, 4,800 spin, 180 carry, 103 in the air, and a 139 smash. So pretty much out of the middle of the face.
Yeah, that was flushed.
With no spin. Hit one more. All right. 120 ball speed, 5,100 spin, 174.6 carry, 104 in the air, and a 137 smash. So we'd say probably 175 if you're average with this.
Yeah, I'd say I'd probably play this iron right at 175.
Right at 175. Why don't you hit one more here, and then we'll move on. We got a little high fade, so we're at a 121.7 ball speed, 5,800 spin, 172.6 carry, 104 in the air, a 138 smash. So one thing I've noticed is your peak height is pretty consistent with this.
It is. The last 3 were like 104 on the dot.
Yeah, so peak height's extremely consistent with this.
Yep.
All right, Preston now has the 0211 ST. Same shaft, Modus 105 stiff, everything the same, just different heads. So hit a couple shots here and let's talk about it. So like we said before, looks a lot like the S55, just a good traditional looking blade.
It's not quite as unique on the back, but I kind of like the simplicity of it.
Yeah, it's nice and simple in the back for sure.
Yeah, which is kind of different from PXG.
We'll talk about some of the technology afterwards. All right, so we're at a 122.5 ball speed, 5,300 spin, 176 carry, 109 in the air, and a 1.41 smash. Landing angle of 49.6. So you hit that one pretty solid.
Yeah, it was pretty flush.
So how's it feel compared to the 0311 ST?
It's got a slightly different feel. They feel pretty similar.
I think the 0211 or the 0311 ST is just a hair softer.
That's what I was gonna say. It feels a little softer, but this feels not clicky. That's not the word I'm trying to use, but it's got a little more of a pop sound to it.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so there's another 122.4 ball speed, 5,200 spin, 176.8 carry, 101 in the air, 137 smash. So carried the same, basically same distance as the first one.
Yeah.
Exactly the same distance, 0.7 of a yard difference. Hit another one. Anything stand out? Anything about this stand out to you?
I mean,
Just a good, solid-looking forged blade, right?
And that's what I like about it. Nothing stands out.
Yeah, for sure.
It reminds me of the old Ping, which is good because I played those actually back in high school, so I like the look of it, and it just looks plain, which is what you want in a blade. You don't want
not necessarily
fancy.
a bad thing with a blade, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So there's another miss. 120 ball speed, 6,200 spin, 168.3 carry, 103 height, and a 135 smash. So another groove low probably. Still getting up above 103 feet in the air. So for being a blade, would you say this is fairly forgiving?
Yeah, there's some forgiveness there.
Yeah.
You know, for blade, you've got to hit it square to get your yardage out of it. But missing a groove low or a touch towards the heel, I mean, I'm still flying at 168 to 170.
Yeah, and the guy that's playing a blade isn't necessarily concerned about forgiveness.
Yeah, I mean, he's not worried about missing it where there's no grooves. But, you know, for a guy that's still going to miss shots, you know, groove low, touch to the heel, touch to the toe, I'm still getting decent numbers out of it for going 170.
Definitely. And I think when you hit it really solid, you get really consistent numbers out of it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's about on par. 122.6 ball speed, 6,200 spin, 172 carry, 104 in the air, and a 138 smash. So when you hit it solid, it's been between 172 and 176, which is pretty darn consistent. I mean, I just keep seeing 172, 176 pop up.
Yeah.
So when you hit it, you get what you get. You know, you get what you're expecting, which is a very consistent carry distance.
Yeah. I mean, it's flying between 5-yard gap every single time.
There's a good one to end on. So 121.5 ball speed, 6,100 spin, 171 carry, 102 in the air, and a 138. Another just a little miss hit, just a little bit.
Yeah, just a touch towards the heel.
Still really good, consistent distance out of this bad boy.
Yeah.
I don't think you've hit one under 168 with it, even on a miss hit.
Yeah.
So that's a dispersion of 8 yards.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I mean, that's about what you expect out of a blade.
Exactly. That's why I play them on my low irons. I want consistency. I want to know exactly how far the ball's going, and with this, it's what you're going to get.
For sure. Well, let's go over some final thoughts here. All right, so now that we've had a chance to hit him, let's go over some final thoughts and kind of talk about what we think about it. So, original 0311 ST, forged, CNC milled, 0211 ST, 3 times forged. The big thing about the 0211 ST is, if you see right here, at the top of the blade, if you turn it like this, right, they've removed a whole bunch of weight and moved it out here towards the toe to give you a little bit more perimeter weighting, to give you that more forgiveness on off-center hits. We're going to say it one more time. Looks a lot like a Ping S55. There's really no other way to accurately describe it. Those of you that have played it know what that looks like. So this is going to be a much better feeling, performing, looking S55, I would say, right?
Yeah, for sure. I
Cool.
mean, I've played the S55s and the S56s, and I mean, they don't feel quite this good.
Yeah, not this good for sure. So I really like the screws on the PXG stuff. I'm a big fan of that on the 0211 ST. That being said, though, I don't think this looks bad or too simple. I do kind of like how this is nice and simple. There's not a lot of gadgets. There's not a lot of technology added. It's just you get what you get. It's a good, solid feeling forged blade.
Yeah.
Why don't you give me some of your thoughts here?
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I know you love the screws. For me, that's a whole lot going on the back of a club. I mean, I still think this thing feels and looks great, but when it comes to the new one, for me, I love that. Simple. There's not a whole lot going on. They got that little bit of extra weight out there on the toe. I think that looks great. For me, plain and simple, that's the way forward. That's how I like it.
So you like the looks of this one with the feel of this one?
Yes. I mean, this doesn't feel bad. Still feels really good and really buttery, just like a blade. That is just a touch bit softer.
Yep, I kind of agree. So let's go ahead and wrap this video up. Please make sure you like the video, subscribe to our channel. We're only about 90 subscribers away from 1,000. We're going to be doing a big giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. So please make sure you subscribe, and thank you for tuning in.